10 minutes. Where do we begin? Sometimes I think 10 minutes is the perfect place to begin. So this class is doing just that. We're going to do 10 minutes of practice together, and then I'm going to encourage you to sit just for a few breaths to feel what that feels like. The most common thing I hear from people is that they don't have enough time, and although there's something amazing about an hour class, an hour and a half class, and beautifully indulgent, I'd like to encourage you to just get on the mat on a regular basis, and let's begin with 10. Okay. Where's the beginning? It's a very curious place. I'd like you to start cross-legged and put the right leg to the outside. And let's say it's very busy, you've just cleared yourself space for 10 minutes, and I want you to tip forward. And importantly, I want you to begin to slow down. You're walking your hands forward. You're breathing in and out through your nose. You're moving slowly. You're paying attention to everything you feel. And let's take one more unhurried breath. Inhale, again, don't hurry. Lift the head, walk the hands all the way back. Lean back. Change the cross of the legs, left leg to the outside. The feet are under the knees. Let's be specific. Tip at the hips. Land your hands on the floor and then travel forward. Noticing that with each hand step, there's a different feeling in the hips. Sometimes the mind wants to leave that feeling. I'd like you to encourage yourself to stay with it. And take one more breath, breathing in. And breathing out. Slowly inhale, lift the head and walk the hands all the way back. Okay, I'd like you to swing your legs behind you. Take your knees wide apart, toes touch, press the hips back, and it's a little easier to rotate the pelvis here, so we're lifting the sitting bones and walking the hands forward again. Okay, so reach as far forward as you can, but keep the hips back, and let's consider, in what direction are we moving? I'd like you to be moving in a myriad of directions. So reaching forward through the crown of the head, pressing the hips back to the feet, pressing the hands down, but lifting your whole front body up. So that's from the pubic bone to the sternum, from the back of the wrist to the armpit. There's a lift. So there's no one direction that is beating the others, stronger than the others. We're wanting everything to work together. Okay, sitting bones are lifting. Take a breath. And inhale, lift your head and walk your hands all the way back. Okay, let's find those hamstrings before we do anything else. So I want you to come forward onto your hands and knees, tuck the toes under, walk the hands back, lift the knees up off the floor, walk your fingertips to your feet, and let's begin with bent legs first. I want you to find the rotation of the pelvis. Make sure that the back of the neck is long. The feet are nestled into the floor and the legs are squeezing towards each other. Okay, hold the legs. We're holding the legs at the back. Again, check that your head is hanging, that your feet are balanced, and begin to straighten the legs. We want to breathe into the sensation that is in the back of the legs, the hamstrings. And I want you to keep straightening the legs until they won't straighten anymore. Yeah, so as we begin our practice, we really need to be clear. What's a straight leg? What's the action involved in a straight leg? And what's a bent leg? Yeah, so for most people, you have to straighten and straighten and straighten, press the feet down. Let's consider all the directions now. We're lifting the back of the legs up. Yeah, we're reaching the head down. We're pressing the feet down. We're pulling up with the legs. And take another breath here. And then bend the legs. Walk yourself forward until your wrists are under your shoulders and you're here in plank pose. From plank pose, we're going to bend the legs to dog pose. Yeah, so the head is down, the hips are up. Let's consider, again, all the directions that we're moving. We're pressing the hands down, we're lifting the hips up, the legs are bent, we're rotating the pelvis. It's a bit like what you just did in Pose of the Child. The front body pulls back in, the hips are lifting, the hands are pressing down. I want you to feel the length of your spine. And now straighten the legs, keep the heels in the air. Lift the crease of the hips. Keep the spine long, keep the hands pressing down. And then quietly begin to lower the heels, not at the expense of the extension of the spine. And it's slow. I want you to keep it slow. Hips lifting, heels lowering. Hips lifting, heels lowering. Yeah, sitting bones lifting. Hip flexors lifting. Lots of different ways I could say the same thing. Okay, I want you to take one big hand step back towards your feet. Like it's a short dog pose now. And lift your sitting bones again and lower your heels. And then take another hand step towards your feet. You're pushing your hands down, you're lifting your sitting bones, you're pressing your feet down. You're moving your shoulders towards your legs, like a very short dog pose. Take another hand step towards your feet. Press your shoulders towards your legs, lift your sitting bones. Press your feet down, everything moving in many directions. Let's take another hand step. Check that the weight is balanced over the arches. Legs are squeezing towards each other. If you need to bend your arms now, you can, but keep the legs truly straight. Take those hands closer to the feet now. Arms are either bent or straight. Stay here, Percy. Wait. Good boy. If you can now, hold your legs. Folding in again, pressing the feet down, lifting the sitting bones. One breath. And let's reverse that. So, hands on the floor in front of the feet. Good boy. And let's take one more hand step forward. And one more hand step forward. We're pressing the shoulders back towards the legs. Take one more hand step forward, pressing the shoulders back to the legs. Again, take one more hand step forward, press the thighs back. Press the shoulders towards the legs. Again, one more hand step forward, press back. You might be in something that feels quite like your measurement for dog pose. And let's check. So we're going to rock forward to plank. Whoop. Oh, I'm not quite long enough. Shoulders over the wrists. And then press back to dog pose again. Sitting bones lifting, hands pressing down, legs pushing back. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good, lift the heels, bring the knees down and swing the legs all the way forward. It's very invigorating having the head below the heart. Stimulates all sorts of things in the body. And you know there's not much besides yoga that actually gets you in that inverted place. Enough talking about it. Bend the right leg. We're going to run out about 10 minutes. And I want you to fold forward. So if you had a belt and your foot was out of reach, you could use a belt. But otherwise, you could walk your hands down or hold the foot. And let's be here. We're ending our 10 minutes, so still moving slowly. perhaps being a little more gentle now. Hamstrings have lengthened through that work we did in dog pose. We're moving forward, backwards, up and down, just like in all the other poses. One more breath. Inhale and lift your head and release. Let's extend that right leg forward, bend the left leg, and let's turn towards the right leg. I had to think about that. And again, hands can be on the mat or holding the foot. That's our 10 minutes. We're going to balance out by doing this side, pressing the leg down, reaching the head forward. Elbows are lifted. Breathing in, breathing out, not in a hurry. Moving forwards and backwards. Front body's lifting. Leg is pressing down. Take another breath. And inhale, lift your head. And release. Okay. Can we just take a few breaths together before you leave the mat, before you join your day? Close your eyes, any cross-legged place, palms down, lift your spine and notice how you feel. Take another breath. And bow the head, bring the chin all the way down to the chest. We bring the intelligence of the head to the intelligence of the heart. Open your eyes as you look down. And inhale and lift your head. Okay, I'm hoping that you think 10 minutes of yoga is not nothing. I hope you feel fantastic, and really you could do this 10 minutes or any other 10 minutes whenever you have the time, and remember that it is potent, it is amazing, and you don't need hours to feel the benefits of yoga. Okay, I'm preaching now and I'm going to stop that. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I look forward to seeing you again soon.